Hey, this is Politics with Laura. I got a good one for you today. Now, there has been a lot there has been a lot said about January 6th and the Capitol riots. And that's true. But however, in my opinion, and I'm going to just back it up with a little bit of history here. I think, and I'm simply think, and I'm going to say think that it wasn't a real insurrection. It looked like one. I think it was orchestrated. And I think within that orchestrated, it allowed certain actors were able to get in to the Congress to where they were in session of counting the votes. Now, I said in the previous video that it was interesting how they went into certain Congress and senators' offices, tore everything up. But for some reason, they allowed these people to breach, take control of the Capitol. Now, before that, in 2013, there was a woman by the name of Miriam Carey. And she wasn't the only one. But there were other people who never even made it outside of their car. Where Constitution and, let me see, Constitution Avenue runs there. Over there's Pennsylvania. I'm just trying to remember exactly where it is. But let me backtrack a little bit. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here is Miriam Casey. She's 23, and at that time, she was suffering from postpartum depression, so her mental stability wasn't the greatest. And if anyone has ever had postpartum depression, you know what it's like. Everything is completely whacked out, and let me see. You see, I had it. Hold on for a second. All these emergency vehicles going up and down the main artery. Now, if you have, okay, what was I going to say? I had postpartum depression many, many moons ago, and it does something to you up here. It's terrible. However, let me move away from that. This is her progression. Now, this is her driving, and she drives from Constitution Avenue into a little in street to where you can go to the Capitol, come out, and into your car. And you see how all these are federal police officers. She did a U-turn, and they put plenty of bullets in her. They put plenty of bullets in her. They weren't rubber bullets. They didn't spray her with water. They sprayed her with real bullets. And here's the scary part. Her 1-year-old child was in the back seat when they did it. Here. Just a mess. And I remember when this happened. Just awful. Now, when you talk about January 6th, now if they're doing this to individual people who never even stepped foot out of their car, imagine what you would do if they were to jump out and run up there. Now, I'm not getting into the black white color thing. I'm not even touching that. The only thing what I'm touching is simply the actions. That is it, the actions. So if you start putting in there black, white, don't even do it. Leave that for some other platform. I'm only dealing with facts here. And this And this video here is strictly about the facts. Because January 6th, to me, false flag, and a false flag doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It means the reason they stated wasn't the real reason. Now, here. Now let's take a look at January 6th. Now you have people that are physically on the premises. My question to you is, where are the police officers? Where are they? I don't see them out there with guns. The federal police officers, where are they? Here they are inside. Inside. Again. Where are the federal police officers? I don't see them. And this right here is the street. All these people are in there. So if they breach, enter in to the Capitol while senators are counting up the votes, where are the National Guards? Where are the law enforcement? Because you have the Navy Yard right down the street. Matter of fact, the Navy Yard is about 15 blocks away from there. Then you have Bowling Air Force Base. Then you have Homeland Security. Not far up, maybe about 5 blocks up the street from the Capitol, you have the FBI building. I mean, come on, really? We gotta use this. That was a bunch of foolishness. My thing is this. The people that were in there, and there was this one guy saying, Nancy Pelosi, I'm here to kill you. Something along those lines. He was in there taking pictures. Who is he? To me, I think there were foreign agents in there taking pictures. Who knows? Was it an attempt to overthrow the government? Because they made it real easy. These are just simply my opinions. I'm not going to let this video run too long, but just think about it. Just take a look. Look at this. How is that possible when one person can't even take their foot out of the car and they get shot and killed? Not because she's black, not because she's a woman. Move that out of it. Thousands of people, and they run amok. And what was interesting was that there were not enough law enforcement there. They didn't even ask Muriel Bowser, the mayor of DC, to send DCPD down there to assist. There's something sneaky and suspicious, and it's very funky in Canterbury. Just my 2 cents. So, looking at that, make up your own mind. What do you think? What do you think? Please like, subscribe. If you don't like my content, subscribe, dislike it, and then tell me why you don't like it. On that note, politically incorrect, but even though I'm politically incorrect and you're politically incorrect, we're thinking. On that note, thank you for stopping by.